Hi Sam. Today we're diving into the verb
fördern,
Hi Alex. That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
fördern,
means to promote or to support. It's often used in contexts like education, business, or personal development. The most common meaning is definitely to promote. Just be careful, as it might be confused with the English word further, which means something different.
Got it. So, how does the grammar work for
fördern,
Great question.
fördern,
Is a regular verb. In the present tense, you say
ich fördere, du förderst,
and.
sie, es fördert.
In the past tense, you'd use
Ich förderte,
and in the perfect, you say
ich habe gefördert,
For the imperative, you can say
förder.
So, if I say,
ich fördere die Schüler.
that means I promote the students.
exactly. You can also say
Wir haben die Kunst gefördert.
which means we have supported the arts.
That's cool. Where does the word
Fördern,
come from?
It has its roots in Old High German, where it meant to carry or to bear. Over time, its meaning evolved to include the sense of supporting or promoting something, especially development or progress.
That's fascinating. I love learning about the history of words.
Now, let's break down.
Fördern,
The root is,
fordern,
which means to demand or to challenge. The prefix
für,
adds the meaning of support or enhancement. So, together, they create the idea of supporting or promoting something.
That makes sense. What about similar words?
There are quite a few. For example, with the same prefix.
für,
You have,
Förderung,
which means promotion or support. Then there's,
Fördermittel,
meaning funding or grants. If we look at the same suffix, we can find
Bildung,
meaning education and
Verbindung,
meaning connection.
Nice. What are some other verbs with similar patterns?
Sure. There's,
fordern,
which means to demand,
vorfordern,
meaning to require, and
überfordern,
meaning to overwhelm. Then we have
unterstützen,
meaning to support, and
Mitarbeiten.
which means to collaborate.
Wow, that's a lot. Can we practice using?
fördern,
In real-life situations.
Absolutely. Imagine you're at a school meeting. You might start with,
Ich möchte die Schüler fördern.
meaning I want to support the students.
I see.
ich möchte die Schüler fördern.
Perfect. Now, let's say you're discussing a project at work. You could say,
Wir fördern innovative Ideen.
which means we promote innovative ideas.
Wir fördern innovative Ideen.
Great. Lastly, let's imagine you're at a community event. You could say,
Wir fördern die lokale Kultur.
meaning we support the local culture.
Wir fördern die lokale Kultur.
Good job. Now, about the gender of.
Förderung.
It's feminine, so you use.
Die.
A good memory hint is to think of it as something nurturing, like a mother supporting her child.
That helps. What about usage notes?
Fördern.
Is quite formal, but it can also be used informally. Some typical collocations are
Die Entwicklung fördern.
meaning to promote development or
Talente fördern.
meaning to support talents. And remember, don't confuse it with
Fordern.
which means to demand.
I see. Can you give me some example sentences using?
Fördern,
Sure. For instance,
Die Regierung fördert die Bildung.
means the government promotes education. Another example is
Wir haben das Projekt gefördert.
which translates to we have supported the project.
Got it.
Also, you could say
Fördert die Zusammenarbeit.
meaning he promotes collaboration. Or
Die Organisation fördert Talente.
meaning the organization supports talents.
This is really helpful, Alex.
Now let's do a quick recall check. First question, what does
Fördern.
mean?
To promote or to support.
Correct. Next, what is the past tense form for?
Ich.
ich förderte.
Exactly. Third question, what is the plural form of?
Förderung.
Förderungen.
Right again. Fourth question, can you give me a sentence using the imperative form?
Förder die Schüler.
Perfect. Last question, where does
Fördern.
come from?
Old High German.
That's correct. You did an amazing job today.
Thanks, Alex. This was really fun and educational.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sam. Remember, the key takeaway is the meaning of.
Fördern.
Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.